Hello people, this is developer Hyder. Today we'll be discussing about how to deploy a Flask application using Gunicorn. So guys, the first and the foremost thing that we are going to need is a virtual environment. So we'll create a virtual environment and we'll activate that virtual environment using the source. So and after that we're going to install Flask inside that virtual environment. And then after the Flask has been installed, we'll quickly write an Flask application, nothing serious, just the typical returning okay if everything is running perfect. So app.run true host, everything is peaceful right so far. So let us try to run this Flask application. So python 3 main.py, I guess, yeah, main.py. So we'll wait for the response. So see what, yeah, everything is running peacefully. So it is running on the port number 8080. Let us quickly test it on our browser. 8080, yeah, 8080, yeah, everything is running peacefully. The Flask application is running peacefully. Then the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to install Gunicorn into it. So pip install Gunicorn. By the way, the Gunicorn is a web server gateway interface that we discussed in the previous part of this series. So after that, before that, let me just show you the structure of the project. So you have two app folders. Inside the innermost app folder you have the actual source code, and before that you have the uwsgi .ini. This is the configuration file for your Gunicorn. This is basically telling you Gunicorn how to operate and where to search for things. So the first and the foremost thing that you write is the module. So the module is where the Gunicorn is going to look for the source code. It is going to search for the app folder. Inside that app folder, it is going to search for the main file, and after that inside the main file you're going to search for app. Remember, you used to write app.run. You don't actually need to do that. The Gunicorn is going to handle it for you. So and after that what we are going to do is we're going to we're going to quickly run this. By the way, run this using Gunicorn bind 8080, and workers are 2 and threads are 4, and worker class to be g thread and main. So more on this later. I'll tell you more about this on later part. So let me just quickly test it out. So everything is working peacefully. Remember, when we wrote two workers and 4 threads, it basically means you're going to have two cores of your processors dedicated to this Flask application, and 4 threads. That is to say, you'll be able to handle 8 simultaneous requests. So that is the beauty of Gunicorn, guys. You already have optimized your Flask application on your machine. So guys, that is about how you're going to use Gunicorn along with the Flask. So guys, thank you for watching and stay tuned for more. In the next part we'll be discussing about how to containerize Gunicorn along with Flask.